Oh man, vulnerability is so freaking painful. Just had a little run in with it. And I mean, like the type of thing where you end up bleeding your guts out to someone that you don't know that well. And you feel this like you have all these past threads and imprints of shame and guilt and all this energy that goes with it. So you feel like this gross, disgusting, exposed mess because you've bled your heart out to someone that just kind of came out. And yeah, and it's like a double whammy because you're not sure if they're going to receive it. They're going to bear witness to it. Like there might be like this backing away from what you shared. Like, ooh, yeah, that's way too much. And that's okay. And to be okay with that, that you just poured your heart out to someone that's kind of a stranger and maybe for better or for worse, but you did it. It's done. And now you got to sit with it. And I think that that's what I was surprised about after this happened, that like that I felt so much like a snapback, like a rebound, like ooh, yeah, and really like feeling into that, like why do I feel that way? I mean, where is that coming from? That is like ridiculous. But holding compassion for the intensity of it, for the fact that, I think so many of us are living in trauma loops. Well, maybe not living in them, but are very close to the bone of being triggered every day into like rabbit holes that are huge. Um, and I want to say, oh yeah, it's because special needs mom or whatever. And it's all of us now. I feel like no one's exempt from this experience. I think people that have had extreme circumstances might be a little more used to it, but it don't matter none because yeah, we're all feeling it. If you are a human being right now and you're trying to be, or you're rolling through life and being as authentic as possible and in your heart and or carrying it all, you're going to feel like this rattling as things in society get like the band-aids get ripped off and we see the corruption and the lies and the deceptions that's always been there. It's just now we have the means and the ways to see it. So it's like we can't ignore it. We can pretend we can go back to sleep and shut it off and whatnot, but wow. Anyways, the opportunity and the challenge of being really vulnerable and just allowing that and not judging yourself for it is quite something. So if you get the chance, or if it happens to you, gosh, give yourself kudos for it because it's okay. It's okay to bleed.